Okay, so this is your mini lesson. I am not there today, but I am on campus and I will be checking into your Seesaw accounts to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You need to be on your absolute very best behavior. You have to do this part first before you're allowed to go to your playlist. Now, you have a new Seesaw, a new Star Wars, and you have a new hands-on. And you have a new motivational math. Now, the motivational math is a by yourself activity. So that has to be done by yourself. Your hands-on, which is using the capacity pieces, you need to work with a partner. Your Star Wars you need to work with a partner. So here's the paper. You have this paper. You are going to do what I do. Pause it if you need to, and then you need to glue this in your journal. Then you're going to take a picture to show me that you've done what I did. And I'm going to add little pieces in here that you may not know just by doing it and putting it in your journal. So that's what I'm looking for. Little special little hints and clues that I'm going to hide in the video to see if you actually watch the video. Now, yesterday we talked about metric versus customary. And the reason why I'm jumping to length is because there is a lot to do with length. And yesterday we drew out something that looked like a place value chart that had a whole and then a decimeter and then a centimeter and then a millimeter. And then on the other end, the big one was the kilometer. Now, I am only going to do 5, and then depending on time, we might do all of them. So do as I do. Okay, use your cheat sheet and do as I do. So the first one, we are going from centimeters to meters, millimeters. Anytime that they want us to change one thing to another, we have to use a T-chart. Always use a T-chart. It's very important. And in this T-chart, we are using centimeters and meters. Okay, so looking at your place value chart, which one is bigger? Centimeters, yes. Centimeters is bigger, so this is our horse. And millimeters is one step behind centimeters. So if it is one step behind centimeters, it takes 10 millimeters to equal a centimeter. So this is our fly. Are you with me so far? Okay, now looking at the problem they gave us the centimeters. So I'm going to put the number 4 under the centimeter column. Am I going horse to fly or fly to horse? Yeah, I'm going horse to fly. So horse to fly, we multiply. So 4 times 10 is 40. So 4 centimeters is the same as 40 millimeters. All right. Okay, I'm going to erase this because I don't have enough room. You leave yours on your paper. Do not erase yours. Okay. All right, the next one is kind of tricky because it is kilometers and meters. They are not the same thing, so I need a T-chart. Kilometers is on the right of the meter. So the big one, the horse in this case, is the kilometer. Hey, wait, I changed that color. Come back. So the kilometer is the horse. The meter is the fly. So since the kilometer is bigger, it gets 1. It takes 1,000 meters to make a kilometer. Okay. Now, according to our question here, they gave me 4 kilometers. Am I going horse to fly or fly to horse? Horse to fly. So horse to fly, we multiply. 4 times 1,000 is 4,000. All right. Okay. Next one. 600 centimeters to meters. A centimeter and a meter are not the same thing. So since they're not the same thing, what are we going to do? We are going to draw a T-chart. T-chart. And we are talking about centimeters and meters. Which one is bigger? The meter. Yes, so that is the horse and this is the fly. So the horse gets the number 1. Looking at your chart, put your finger on the hole or meter. How many squares back are you going to jump to get to centimeters? 2. 1 jump is 10. 2 jumps is 100. The word centi means 100. So there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Oh my. They gave us the centimeters. So they gave us 600 and it goes underneath centimeters. All right. Are we going horse to fly or fly to horse? Fly to horse, divide, of course. So what that means is we are going to take these two numbers. We are going to divide 600 by 100. How many 100s can you get out of 600? 6. So that's your answer. Okay. All right. I am going to jump on down to this one right here because this one's kind of tricky. It's asking about kilometers in centimeters. Well, I'm going to draw my chart up here just really fast. Okay. So here is a meter. Here's a kilometer. Here's a decimeter. Here's a centimeter. And here is a millimeter. All right. We're going from way, way, way over here to way, way, way over here. Are you with me? Well, see, here's the tricky part. A kilometer is 1,000 meters. So I already have to start at 1,000. So 1,000 back 10 spaces, or back a space is times 10. So 1,000 times 10 is 10,000. Let me get a different color. So this would be 10,000. It would take 10,000 decimeters to make a kilometer. 10,000 times another 10 is 100,000 centimeters. Wow, that's a lot. So we are talking about going from something really, 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 really big to something really small. Okay, so kilometer is the horse and centimeter is the fly. So the kilometer gets a 1. It takes 100,000 centimeters to make a kilometer. They're asking me about 4. So we are going horse to fly. So we are multiplying. Well, 4 times 100,000 is 400,000. I would like for you to put a smiley face in the last 3 zeros of that number. And that's the last one we're going to do. So make sure you take a picture of it, glue it in your journal, and then you may start your playlist. And the secret word for you to tell me tomorrow so that I know that you listened to the whole video is cupcake.